I'm Tessa from the Jackson Hole Children's Museum, and I'm one of the teachers there. And today, for our stuck at home, staying safe version of Crafty Kids, we're going to be making puffy paint. So I'm going to tell you how to make that, all the materials you need, and let's get started. So first you need shaving cream, and you want the foam kind, not the gel kind for this project. You need 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of Elmer's glue or white glue, a large mixing bowl, some scissors, plastic Ziploc baggies, and if you don't have plastic Ziploc baggies, this is okay. You can just use plastic bowls that you're gonna mix your puffy paint in with different colors, and you can paint straight from the bowl. You also want some paint brushes if you don't have Ziploc baggies, a water jar, a rag, duct tape, and a spatula, or a spoon works too. And lastly, you will need a piece of thick paper. And I have watercolor paper. You can use paper plates or even a piece of cardboard if you just have that too. Alright, so let's get started. Our first steps are going to be getting our mixing bowl, and we are going to take 1 cup of Elmer's glue, pour it in, and if you want to make a single serving of this recipe, I'll tell you that at the end how to make that. It's just going to be a little less of everything. Gonna put in your 1 cup of flour, and if you have it, you want to be using self-rising flour just because it makes the paint a little bit puffier. Alright, now for the fun part. We have our shaving cream. So you gotta shake it up. This is my first cup, and it can be a little bit overflowing too. That's where the spatula comes in handy. And you can see here I didn't do an exact measurement. It's alright if there's a little bit more shaving cream in there. Just make it a little bit puffier. And now it is time to mix. So when you mix, you just kind of want to fold it in. You don't want to overmix during this step because you want there to be air bubbles still in the shaving cream. And that's what makes your paint rise up. So just kind of lightly and gently fold it in. I might have gotten a bigger bowl if I could do this again. Good thing I have a little drop cloth here. So if you haven't gotten that, maybe a good time to get that now. Should have mentioned that before. Super fun and really fun to touch too.
So
kind of
puffy
a sensory
paint. It's
experience.
about the journey.
It's about the journey, that's right. Alright, here we go. So, got this. I'm going to use my rag, kind of wipe off my hands a little bit. Now it is time to mix our colors. So I got 4 bowls here. There's a googly eye in that one. Move this way. Alright. So I'm going to divvy up my paint into the bowls. And it's okay if the flour is not mixed in fully because I'm going to mix it a little bit more with the food coloring. So now if you don't have food coloring, you can also use a little drop of tempera paint, washable paint, and just mix that in a substitute form. So I'm going to choose to leave this one white. I'm going to make one of them green and just a few drops. Kind of nice. This project is definitely a project. Hopefully most of you guys have the supplies already at home. So we got a blue one and purple, which is my favorite color. Okay, so we're just going to fold in our colors. If you want it darker, you can add a few more drops. And I could rinse this off in the water, but I'm just gonna leave it how it is. I think it's okay if a little bit of the colors get mixed. Kind of doing a light, more pastel puffy paint here. Alright, that's good, and the purple. So now, actually I'm gonna put this in the water and give it a little rinse off. It is time to get our baggies. And if you do not have Ziploc baggies, remember this is the step that you can just get your paper and start painting your puffy paint straight on the paper from your bowls. Remember to put your paintbrushes in water afterwards, otherwise if you just leave them out, they'll get all crusty and gross. So. But for the baggie steps, I'm going to take my first Ziploc baggie, rinse off my spatula. Good thing I have a rag. And remember, this project is messy, and it's supposed to be messy and fun. So it's okay if you get some on your hands.
Can it be washed out of the rag?
It can. Let's hope so. Yeah. Once you're done with this project, remember to clean off all your items right away. When you put in your puffy paint, kind of open the bag wide. If you have two people, this is nice for somebody to hold it open for you while one scoops it in. And here is where you really want to make sure that you zip your baggie tight, kind of squeeze all out of the air. Not kind of. Squeeze all the air out. All right, once you are done, I would recommend, and you might need two people again. I already cut strips of duct tape, but especially for little kiddos, when you're squeezing, the top part can pop open. So to kind of secure that, you are going to get a piece of duct tape and put it along the top, like this, and then just fold it over. And then you can squish it around a little because my colors were totally mixed, so I'm just going to squish it a little bit more. But not too much because we still want those air bubbles. All right, keep on going with each of the colors for each of the baggies, filling it up and then duct taping it along the top. But I am going to start with my puffy paint. So while you guys are doing that, I'll just show you how it looks on a piece of paper. It's not gonna look perfect, but it's supposed to be fun, and that's what we're doing it for. So now that I have my kind of light purple mixture, I'm just gonna twist a little bit of one corner. And you just want to snip off a tiny bit. And this is where the fun starts. So now you can start, ooh, I might have made my hole a little bit big, but I can make my other one smaller. Squeezing out your puffy paint. And I'm gonna make a purple rainbow over here. See how puffy it is? And overnight, you want this to dry overnight, because then it rises up even more. And that's why you want the self-rising flour too. There's my purple rainbow. All right guys, so I want you to keep on going with your puffy paint, making your bags, and you can do all sorts of things with it. You can make rainbows, different cool patterns. You can make a self-portrait if you want. But yeah, keep on going, have fun. Remember to let it dry overnight. And that's my puffy paint. Bye guys, thank you.